Okay, everybody, we are here on a volcano in Iceland. Came up here on four-wheelers on the cruise ship and making a little video here. Of course, nobody. Getting some pictures, some group pictures. Hang on, hang on. Hang on, Chris. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, dear. Oh,
Who's next? You're ready.
So let's get some zooms in here. See what it looks like. Beautiful, beautiful spot. Beautiful, beautiful spot. Everybody's getting some pictures taken here. But I just wanted to take a short video, show you what it looks like here. Let's see what's over top of this hill here. Oh yeah, this is one of those downhill cliffs here. So Christopher, I want you to plug your tours. Plug your tours. Tell me about your tours and what everybody needs to know.
Well, what everybody needs to know. I would like to gather everybody before that. Hey guys, would you like to come closer? So as I told you, we will be also talking about the eruption from 1973. So right now we are on 50 years old lava field. This is lava and ashes which erupted from this volcano. Its name is Eldfell, which means fire mountain. And if you take a look at it, you will see why they called it like this. Because it's red and from time to time it's bursting flames. Also, you probably heard that Iceland is on the tectonic edge. There are two tectonic plates meeting, and because of that, we will find a lot of volcanism around. So the mountain behind, which the top is hidden in the clouds, it's also the volcano. On the top there is a huge glacier, and this one is pretty famous. It's called Eyjafjallajökull. And it's famous because in 2010, because of the ash eruption in Iceland, it paralyzed the whole plane movement in the northern hemisphere. Do you remember that?
Yes, that was
the one on the main island, the one behind those two islands, Eyjafjallajökull. In United States they called it E14, so E and 14 more letters because it's pretty hard to spell for non-Nordic people. Also, all of the Westman Islands are they have volcanic origin. So this is the first island is the perfect example how this land was forming. There was an underwater eruption, and the lava started to build over, and you can see it clearly because on the first island we can still see the layers of lava, how it was building over. And on the top there is still a crater visible, there's still a cone of the volcano. Also you can see there's a house there. So So if you Google the loneliest house in the world, this one will pop up. But that's not a permanent habitat. You would really have to hate people to live there all year round.
How do we get there?
You go there old school way, you climb the rope. You climb the cliff using the rope. It's on the left side. But these cabins are used for hunting. They hunt birds and especially puffins. That's the local specialty. So back in the time, hunting was the way to provide food for your families. And that's why they would stay full 3 weeks. That's the hunting season for puffin, only gathering meat for the winter time. Right now they do it more for hobby, so they would go for 2-3 days, also doing barbecue, drinking, because every occasion is good for them. But this place is mostly known from one accident which happened in 1982, and that was the Belgian trawler fishing around here. It was in January, and most of the accidents on the sea are happening during the winter time. That's where the conditions are the hardest. That's where there are the biggest storms, biggest waves. So they've been fishing around, and their engine broke down without motor. They were very vulnerable to the weather conditions, and they needed to evacuate because the risk of crashing into the shore and sinking was really big. So we started to evacuate, and half of the crew went on the first lifeboat. The waves were so big that one wave washed away one man from the lifeboat. He drowned, and the youngest crew member, he was still remaining on the main ship. He was only 17 years old, and when he saw the first man drowning, he got paralyzed with fear. He was so afraid that they needed to send a rescue team for him, and that's the only case in Iceland when the rescue team died with a victim they've been rescuing. So 4 people died here in 1982. They found only one body, and it was shattered in half. Because when huge wave will carry the body, and the body will meet this kind of lava rocks, which can be very sharp, it will not resist. To make you imagine how big waves can be here, you can take a look at the lighthouse, and it was already the white lighthouse on the shore. It was already replaced backwards 3 times. So that's the third position of it. Before it was much closer to the shore, but huge storms, huge waves almost washed it away. So now they think it will be okay, but we'll see. Maybe another time they will have to replace it. Also, you can see very nice lava formations. There is an elephant rock. One arc-shaped reminds of an elephant drinking from a pond.
That's cool.
So that was also formed 50 years ago, when everything was flowing lava here. Lava meets water, then it solidifies, but the liquid lava can still flow over. That's how this place was created. Also, probably you would expect ashes to be black, but you can see it has many colors. So it's because of the oxidation. Like with the humidity and air from the ocean, the minerals inside oxidate. So you can see clearly that mostly it contains iron because of the red rusty color, but also there are some yellow spots, which means there is sulfur in it. Alright, that's it about this place. Do you have any questions? No? Shall we go to the next one?
All right, thank you, sir.
Let's hop on.
Okay, so that's our first stop here on our ATVs, and now we're gonna get back on. They're really nice.